We deeply appreciate your interest in our work. Thank you for viewing this video presentation. Many people are raising alarms concerning the global environment, and the nations of the world are implementing a variety of environmental programs. However, even though several NGOs are drawing attention to and protesting against environmental pollution, there has not been the slightest solution to this problem. At CWWI, one of our activities is the inspection of water to determine the volume of pollutants present. Based on the results of these inspections, we have been able to confirm the presence of large volumes of dioxins in wastewater produced from the washing of new clothing, from the washing of clothing that has been dry cleaned, and from hair treatments such as permanent waves and dyes. As a result, the volume of dioxin in Japan's rivers that we have reported is approximately 3 times the volume reported by the Japanese government. We also reported our findings at the International Dioxin Summit held in South Korea. Our basic view is that nothing is accomplished through criticism alone. Based on this concept, we researched and developed alternative technology to solve the problems that we have discovered and have achieved several successful results. The achievement of which we are most proud is the development of water that has cleaning properties without the use of detergent. A large ratio of current water pollution is caused by cleaning processes that use detergents. In addition, chemical reactions that release dioxins and chemical substances such as detergents and shampoos have a great effect on pollution. In light of this, there has been a need for water with cleaning properties to replace detergents. So-say water mixes with oil. Since it contains a large volume of H3O2- or hydroxyl ion, so-say water has the same surfactant and powerful cleaning properties of detergent. So-say water was first widely noticed during the large-scale oil spill caused by the wreck of the Russian tanker Nahotoka on the Japan Sea in 1997. While working to save the coastline from the oil spill, the volunteers became covered in the heavy oil. In response to the volunteers' wishes to clean their clothes, bodies, and tools, but without polluting the environment with detergents or kerosene, we delivered so-say water directly to them at the polluted coastline. The thing I'm worried about the most is that we forever must rely on the sea as a source of food. And also, concerning the treatment for the oil spill, we don't know right now which is the best method. When I used the so-say water, it was as if everything I had taken for granted until now had been turned on end. The idea that oil can be removed with water had never even occurred to me. As a homemaker, I've never experienced or even considered to use water to remove oil from a frying pan, for example. I'm very surprised right now. We've never experienced the use of water to remove oil. Really, I was doubtful at first until I saw it with my own eyes. And I was amazed that simply by heating the water, it could be used over and over again. This is really incredible water. I've seen it with my own eyes. Now, many of my friends are drinking Sosei water. Some are saying that you can see an improvement in the health of those that drink it. When I heard that, I thought that maybe there is hope for the global environment. I can really see a bright future ahead. For this experiment, rocks covered in heavy oil were placed in 2 separate buckets for a full day. One of the buckets contained seawater, and the other contained an 8-to-2 mixture of seawater and Sosei water. In the bucket that included Sosei water, activated bacteria dissolved the heavy oil. Following the Nahotoka accident, the cleaning properties of Sosei water were recognized in Canada. Through an agreement between the Canadian government and the North American Dry Cleaning Association, a dry cleaning industry that leaves zero concern for pollution has been born.
First of all, when they install this machinery
In addition, coin laundromats that use Sosei water in place of detergents have appeared in large numbers in both Taiwan and Japan. Beauty salons are also operating successfully without the use of shampoos, rinses, or permanent wave solutions. Sosei water is also being used by the Kohitsuji kindergarten. This is what the director of the kindergarten, Mr. Kamisato, has to say about Sosei water. This kindergarten uses a clarification tank rather than a sewerage system. Several years ago, when Japan was suffering from the E. coli epidemic, the Toyohashi City Health Center implemented inspections of clarification tanks and other facilities at all elementary and junior high schools and kindergartens. When they came to examine the clarification tank here, I was extremely surprised at what they had to say. Do you use some kind of special treatment in your clarification tank? I was asked. No, we don't do anything. Well, this water is strange, they said. I asked, what do you mean by strange? They said, it's extremely clean, so clean that I would never imagine it came from a clarification tank. In fact, although it may be inappropriate to say so, it is cleaner than tap water. I think this is surely because the water we use is so good. Our goal is not to reduce the volume of pollution, but rather to pursue lifestyles and business practices that do not produce pollutants. In an effort to put this into practice, we have implemented Agenda 21 by asking businesses to help popularize this special type of clean water. Although current attention is focused on the cleaning of polluted water, our proposal is to live cleanly and operate businesses in a manner in which pollution does not occur. Currently, there are approximately 1,200 cleanly flowing streams from homes and businesses throughout the world. We hope that other NGOs and governments will strongly support our work in order to promote clean water and clean lifestyles throughout the world.
In this segment of the Inspired Earth, you will enter the world of water, that translucent substance which covers 71% of our planet's surface, which is the reason why some people believe the Earth may be better described as a water planet. You will be part of the exploration into the origins of life, an exploration which may lead far beyond our own solar system. You will visit the 14,000-foot summit of Mauna Kea volcano on the Big Island of Hawaii, where scientists are searching the cosmos for signs of life. You will also meet a Japanese inventor who has designed an innovative process that purifies, ionizes, and rejuvenates water. A man who has launched a worldwide educational initiative to reduce chemical pollution of the land, rivers, and oceans, and who serves an active role in the international campaigns to protect sea turtles, dolphins, whales, and other marine life from contamination by toxic chemicals. Welcome to the Inspired Earth. Our Earth is indeed a water planet, completely unique within our solar system. It may be the only place we know of which has liquid water. Water, that rare mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, which may be the primary reason why life can exist and thrive, here on the third planet from the sun. Some scientists theorize that water, perhaps in the form of ice crystals, may have carried the initial seeds of life to Earth, life which may have first developed a long time ago in some galaxy far, far away. Much of the ongoing scientific research involving meteorites, asteroids, and comets revolves around the search for space-borne bacteria or other organisms which may exist within ice crystals of extraterrestrial origin. That our planet's initial seeds of life may have originated beyond the solar system, possibly beyond our own Milky Way galaxy, somewhere in the boundless universe, inspires the imagination. Comets, comprised mostly of ice crystals intermixed with cosmic dust, are known to strike the Earth or sometimes dissolve in the atmosphere. Meteorites, believed to be from the planet Mars, have been found, which may contain evidence of fossilized bacteria, bacteria which would have most likely required water to exist. It is known that Mars has frozen polar areas which grow and shrink in accordance with its seasons of the year. Photographs from unmanned spacecraft indicate the existence of dry lake beds and ancient river valleys. Photographs such as this, obtained by NASA Mars Explorer missions, shows what appears to be eroded rock strata. A number of Mars astronomers believe this geological formation was created by a lake or river which existed on Mars some 3 billion years ago. Other photographic evidence indicates that the now dry Martian landscape once hosted bodies of water which have dried, frozen, or evaporated as a result of climate change, the loss of its atmosphere, or for other reasons that remain unknown. Water is an essential element for all known life forms, including our own. One person who is involved with the international effort to study water and its life-sustaining properties is Japanese inventor Toshiharu Fukai. Noted for his design and development of technologies which are used to ionize, purify, and activate water, perhaps in some ways restoring this translucent fluid to its original, clean, life-sustaining purity. He is deeply concerned about the toxic chemicals which are deposited into lakes, rivers, and oceans as a result of industrial waste, detergents, dry cleaning solvents, and other man-made pollution. His interest in water has taken him from the depths of the ocean to the peaks of volcanoes, from tropical rainforests to the heights of clouds, all as part of a personal quest to gain a greater understanding of water and its role in the sustaining of life. One of the issues of greatest personal concern are the hazards facing sea turtles as a result of pollutants. Throughout the world, endangered sea turtle populations are threatened by a rapidly spreading cancer-like tumor disease. This disease is believed by many to be linked to dioxin, pesticides, and other man-made chemicals. Dioxin and other persistent organic pollutants are known to injure the immune systems of living creatures and can make us all more vulnerable to cancer and illness. Sea turtles feed on seaweed, crabs, and other marine life, which easily absorb toxic chemicals that enter the sea. As part of his campaign to educate and inform others, Toshiharu Fukai directs expeditions to areas such as Hawaii, where sea turtles are being severely affected by the spread of this deadly tumor disease. By showing others the sea turtles and other beautiful creatures of the oceans, he works to improve humankind's understanding of the impact that pollution can have upon wildlife and ourselves. Sometimes accompanied by members of the international nonprofit organization Clean Water World Initiative, or CWWI, Toshiharu Fukai continues to expand his personal knowledge of the oceans, endangered species, and the world at large. As a student of nature, Toshiharu Fukai is also concerned about the devastating effects that dioxin, PCBs, and other chemicals are having upon dolphins and whales. It is known that dolphins have very high levels of PCBs, which are manufactured for industrial machinery and act as an insulating fluid in electric power transformers. These toxic chemicals harm warm-blooded mammals' immune systems, disrupt the thinking process, and cause illness and birth defects in the newborn. As part of their ongoing exploration of the seas, Toshiharu Fukai and his son Takaaki have visited the mating and birthing waters of humpback whales. These amazing giants have the largest and most complex brains of any creatures on the planet, yet are very gentle around people. The Fukais believe that as we human beings, who are the dominant life forms of the land, come to understand the whales and dolphins, which are the dominant life forms of the oceans, we will gain greater appreciation for the water world and will learn to respect the natural environment as a whole. The chemicals enter these marine mammals' blood systems and body tissues from the fish, squid, and shrimp that they eat. Like humans, the whales' immune systems are severely affected by chemicals which can damage any mammal's reproductive system, create infections, and cause cancer. In the ongoing quest to study water found in various areas of the world, Toshiharu Fukai treks river valleys and rainforests to obtain samples so as to determine its purity and gain first-hand knowledge of its life-supporting essence and contaminants. Understanding the nutritional requirements of water plants and researching their food potential is a personal hobby. Walking along mountain paths at high altitudes, Toshiharu Fukai enjoys coming into closer contact with clouds and rain mist. At the 10,000-foot summit of Haleakala volcano on the island of Maui, Hawaii, he examines a rare and endangered silver sword plant, a plant which absorbs water through its translucent skin. To provide nourishment, he sprays purified water on its skin, knowing that water is essential to the silver sword, which is found only on this remote mountaintop. Toshiharu Fukai's interest in water is not limited to just the planet Earth. He has studied research reports pertaining to sources of water from the cosmos, water and ice which may have come to Earth as a result of impacts from comets or from other extraterrestrial sources. When visiting the observatories at the 14,000-foot summit of Mauna Kea in Hawaii, he is warmly welcomed. Mauna Kea is home to the renowned Subaru and Keck observatories, which are involved with the search for life and water in the universe. That the first seeds of life on Earth may have originated from beyond our planet and perhaps arrived here encased in an ice crystal or in a frozen meteorite from Mars is something which is fascinating to many. Such ideas can, themselves, provide the seeds of new thought and can help foster an appreciation for our own planet. With such appreciation, people of all ages can realize that they too have an interest in the future and that everyone can make a difference. Toshiharu Fukai is one of many people working to make a difference. He knows that all of us can help, and we can all change the future and make our world, our water planet, a better place for all.